Well, we have player support and it's changing. This is what was promised to us in April by the CEO. So the CEO has already delivered on one thing he said. Granted, it's the fucking second last day of April, but it is April nonetheless. We've got a bunch of fucking heads here. God damn. Alright, so they've got a video. Is this worth watching? Because I have not got sound enabled. Alright, we will watch the video. I've got it turned up. Let me know if you need it any louder. Good luck. It's 6 minutes. It'll give us a lot of context, I guess. Of course. Mod Kelvin looking evil. I don't know who Mod Kelvin is. This is the CEO. What's his name again? Mod Chad, right? Good luck.
Earlier this year, we promised significant investment in our player support offering, and we meant it.
This motherfucker, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at the look. Look at his face and tell me that he does not look like fucking Prince Charming from Shrek. Or Shrek 2. This guy is straight up about to steal your fucking girl with a love potion. For sure. And Mummy, fairy godmother, is going to make sure it happens. Is bro zooted? No, he's always in fucking Chad mode. He's ready to fuck, always. Look, he's already got two shirt buttons undone. He's ready to just rip that shit off, man.
And we meant it. Since then,
we've
been working across the studio to build a clear, focused roadmap that addresses the things you've been telling us for an awfully long time. I'm pleased to say that some of that work is already done. Just last month, we rolled out the first improvement from this roadmap. You'll now get a message center notification when your macroing reports have led to action being taken.
Yeah, that's been in the game for about 2 weeks now. Has anyone had one of those yet? Do you mind if we check if I've had one? You got one? Oh, you got one? I just reported Shangers 27 times. Have you received your 27 report confirmations? You've got a couple of delegates? Okay, shit, that's pretty good. We have, your recent report. Oh, we got one on the 9th of April. Shit, that was 20 days ago. Thank you for your recent report of botting in-game. We want to let you know that we've investigated our reports and taken action against the rule breakers as a result. You got to tell me the username, mod ICU. That's actually a pretty good name. Give me the username. I want to make sure. Like, who was it? I've reported that many people. More likely to report someone for being a dickhead than for botting. Why not do both? I would never have known that happened. Because let me ask you a question, guys. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but how many people, when they log in, right? You log in, go and play some RuneScape. How many of you guys actively stare at this fucking page and go, oh, I've got a message. I better go have a look. You don't. A notification in game, yellow message here, saying one of your reports has been successful, then read here for more, would be a lot better. And also the username, so I know who it was that got banned. Because that would be really good. Let's have a look here.
This was something that 89% of you asked for in our latest player support survey.
Cool.
We didn't wait around, we just got it done. This is just the start, but we hope that it serves as a good indication of what is to come and how committed we are to improving your overall experience with Jagex and with our games.
Sailing. The sailing's in it, boys.
Today we're so excited to be sharing the full roadmap with you. This roadmap is all about making support better for you. Not in the distant future, but right now, and throughout the year ahead. We know there's more to do, and we're serious about getting this right. So with that, I'd like to hand over to the team that have been working so hard on these changes, and who will take you through everything that's happened so far and what's to come throughout the rest of 2025.
Last year, as we knew we wanted to improve...
So, that's pretty good. We should expect some serious shit this year. Now we've got Modaiza. Now, I like the fact that Modaiza is in charge of player support, because he's very active in the community space. He's very parasocial, especially with content creators and women. So it's good to have a JMod that actively engages with the community. That might sound like me flaming, but unironically, you do want a JMod that actually pursues, like, I want to say somewhat, more than professional friendships with or relationships with people in the community. That means they actually listen and give a shit. So good choice.
With customer support, we began by identifying the main points of frustration from the community. We've scoured social channels, collated feedback from surveys, and dug into how satisfied you are as players. Then, in December, we ran a player support survey to understand what was really important for us to improve, and over 7,000 of you responded.
This data has then helped us to focus on...
Who the fuck is that? Mod Kelvin. My man. He's locked in.
What matters most? Things like faster responses, easier contact with real support agents, more transparency on bans and cheating reports, and better protection for your accounts.
We also made sure teams from OSRS, RS3, player support, community, and more came together to prioritize the changes that will make the biggest impact for all players.
So, what's already changed? In late 2024, we introduced smarter filtering for chat spam, which is...
What the fuck is smart filtering?
In late 2024...
Cheating and detection and removal? Chat spam models. What the fuck does that mean? Alright, guys, it's a fucking woman on the screen. Can we go, like, 10 minutes without being tits? They're not gonna fuck you, you're not desirable, you're fat and retarded. Let's focus on the content of the video. It means I got banned by when I said retarded once. I mean, you would have got muted, but what is that chat spam? Can I give this more video shit? Because I see bots hopping worlds advertising Stella's OnlyFans all the fucking time at Frox Enclave. I can't stop it. They just keep fucking doing it. You can't report them because they log out. So clearly something's not fucking working. I don't even believe that email to be genuine. I bet when you report a player, it just prompts some auto email shit in their system and sends something out X amount of hours later. Fake news. I mean, if you're gonna like live like that, Boomer Barber, that you won't believe anything regardless of how much like evidence people want to give you, like everything's a fucking conspiracy, that's fine. You're gonna live and die a very miserable fucking life that no one's gonna remember anyway. You're just living in the fucking dark for fun. But I don't, why the fuck would Jagex put out fake emails being like, oh, this guy reported something, make sure you just send an email saying it worked. What the fuck would be the point? Right? Why would they not provide any info on the player reported? They probably can't, but also, have you seen some of the updates this game gets sometimes? It doesn't get terrible updates, but there is next to zero initiative used sometimes with the JMods. There is some serious like lack of critical thinking. Nothing that's majorly game breaking, but for example, why the fuck would you put two energy wells next to each other in Chambers of Zerk when you add energy pools? What would be the fucking point in putting them 10 tiles apart? Why would you move back all of the leprechauns because of some Reddit post? Why would you not keep the Mauritania one that was clearly better? Like, there's no... There's very little, like, common sense being used. They also may not have the resources. I don't know. They can barely fucking get the game to run consistently on their normal client, right?
We introduced smarter filtering for chat spam, which has already led to thousands of mutes. We know there's more to do, and the system's being refined constantly as spammers continually change their approach, and we need to do the same. As we mentioned earlier, you'll now get a message when your macro report leads to action. It's a first step, and we're planning to expand
That's also a very common thing a lot of games do now. In fact, which is why I think you should get the username of the person that got banned, because that's what like Tarkov does. I think even LoL does it, Dota does it, fucking PUBG does it, and PUBG lets you know too. What's an IRL shitting challenge? I meant skilling. I can explain in a minute.
The types of reports later this year.
Fuck, I love the random just spike.
If you've upgraded...
What the fuck is that game? What? He's playing fucking Diablo 3 at Jagex HQ.
To a Jagex account, you now have a central place to track your support tickets, update them, and manage everything in one spot. Throughout May, we'll be gradually moving all contact forms into one central place, making it easier for you to contact support directly.
Sorry. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so in May, so May is in 2 days, so 30 days from now, roughly.
Actually moving
single
all contact
point of support contact, meaning you just press the button and everything you need for support is on the website. All right. That sounds like something that would take a little less than a month to get together, but hopefully
forms
it's good.
Into one central place, making it easier for you to contact support directly.
Cool.
Let's start with the first of three pillars, support provision. In December's survey, 94% of you said that being able to easily contact...
What the fuck did he just say? Sorry, that was barely English for me.
Provision. In December's survey, 94% of you said that
in the what?
Being able to easily contact support is important. In April, we're improving systems and adding more people to target a response time of under 48 hours.
Response time of under 48 hours in April. I think they already had under 48 hour response time because it was more or less just deny appeal, right? It was just easy button.
4 out of 5 of you said this was important in that survey.
Okay.
In July, we'll improve the experience further with a new contact widget, smarter search, and a simpler ticket creation.
In July, a new contact ticket. I wonder if I can get unmuted because of that. Would be cool if when a boy gets banned, the amount of items a bot gets banned, the amount of items they bought were removed from the GE. I mean, I don't think so because I just fucked the economy. Are these the features they wanted to paywall? The whole paywall thing was a completely different system. It was a I don't know what the go of the paywall was, but it was different. They didn't mean to. They're not linked. No. Oh my god, that's so
In
loud.
Q3, live chat is coming. Phase from August.
Live chat in August. Still waiting for an appeal response to my ban that ended like a month ago. That's funny as fuck. So saying unbottled economy would be interesting. It would be interesting, absolutely. It would be expensive. So we're going to get live chat. That's insane. Where do you think the live chatting is going to happen, boys? At Jagex HQ or in an office in the middle of Pakistan? I actually don't know. We're either going to get like 3 people working on live chat and you're going to be in queue for fucking hours. It's going to be AI. That ain't live chat. AI is not live chat. Surely not. It's going to tell you to submit a ticket. You're more than likely right. But AI isn't live chat, right? Because that's not live chat. That's AI chat, right? Can it be called live chat if it's AI? We'll surely have automatic response to filter, then a live chat if it gets... Yeah, I'd imagine it would be like a AI to like categorize you, then you talk to a person. Maybe Abdul can get a job then so I can have instant connection to them. Yeah, why not? Argentinians who sleep on the floor will be the live chat? Oh god, please don't. I could see companies calling AI live chat. Yeah, I could see that. That'd be
able to speak with a real agent on tech, billing, and account issues during our busiest periods from 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. GMT.
Oh, okay. There you go. That answers my question.
Phase from August.
So
you'll be able to speak with a real agent on tech, billing, and account issues during our busiest
tech, billing, and
periods.
account issues. Will that include? Does account issues count? Does that include botting or like botting, like bannings and stuff? Just got here, TLDR. We're still fucking going, mate. You just sit in, strap in, and enjoy. I noticed they talked about everything but the results of their survey. Sucks to not get the transparency. It must have been bad. No, there was transparency. They put an apology out. That's complete transparency right there. They said it was bad and a shit idea, and we're sorry.
From 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. GMT.
2 p.m.
And we'll respond to tickets outside of these within 48 hours.
Okay.
We're being honest here. This is a big step for us, and it might not all be smooth sailing right away, but we're going to learn, adjust if needed, and be transparent every step of the way.
Okay.
The second pillar is all about keeping your accounts safe and giving you control. We've noticed that take-up is very low on Jagex account users, enabling some of those key security features that are already available.
I trust this man with my Jagex account. The Hunchback of Notre Dame over here. I don't see it like that at all. I trust this man 100% with my account. The scenario would be like my account would be here, the hackers would be here, and there would be a bridge. Okay, the hackers, let's call them goats. All right, and then he will be under the bridge, and he will be stopping the goats from crossing the bridge unless they can answer these questions 3, or he will eat them. I trust him very much. Look like someone you would like to have working on this? Yeah, he looks like a serious man. Looks like someone who knows how to stop the bad guys. Rather be his friend than his enemy? For sure.
So in quarter 2, we're adding better prompts and clearer login warnings if your account is missing any of these. But don't worry, we won't be spamming you. These are just going to be friendly reminders.
Okay.
From December's survey, 87%...
Why don't you just make it mandatory? Why doesn't Jagex just, instead of being like, we're going to suggest security features, force players to have them or don't let them play the fucking game? Then you just eliminate the problem, right? Because then someone goes, I got hacked, I lost all my stuff. Did you have the security? No. Go fuck yourself. If your security team doesn't look like that, then you haven't got a security team? True. But, like, why does he look like that? I don't know why he looks like that, but why is Jagex suggesting, like, fucking force it on the player base?
These are just going to be friendly reminders.
What are the reminders? Hold on.
And clearer login warnings if your account is missing any
What are the features? Sorry, I got to...
So in quarter 2, we're adding better prompts and clearer login warnings if your account is missing any of these.
Okay, sorry.
We've noticed that take-up is very low on Jagex account users, enabling some of those key security features. that are
So
already-
they told us that Jagex accounts were really good, right? Like the reception was really good, but he's saying that the take up is low.
available. So in quarter 2,
Oh, okay, so they
we're
don't.
adding
Okay, that makes sense. They don't specify what these security features are. They're just talking about the ones that come with the Jagex account, which I think is the better authenticator. And I think it also it locks your account to the Jagex account specifically, so people can't like they can hijack the Jagex account, but they can't keep your account. Like you can always recover it. I think there's a better recovery system and shit. You got like there's like security codes that are in your computer files for you to recover your account, which is why if you get keylogged or any sort of malware on your computer, you can 100% get your Jagex account fucked because you just have to go looking in the right files, which are pretty easy to find, and you can see your own recovery codes, which would not be hard. I think you have to manually send them to Jagex though to get it to work. I don't have a Jagex account, always missing out on the account check. You should do it. What does that even mean? So, if you go to a certain spot in your files, File Explorer, I found it the other day, I can't remember where exactly, but if you go through the RuneScape stuff, you'll find a folder, and it will have all of your, it'll have like a bunch of different numbers, and those are your security. If someone has like, if someone has access to your computer through a virus, like malware or whatever, right? Not keylogger, that was wrong, but if there's some malware on your computer, don't store recovery codes on your computer. No, they're automatically stored there. People don't realize they're there. The Jagex account launcher automatically puts them there because they're there in case you get fucked to use them. So that's Jagex shouldn't really be doing that, but they should tell you to write it down and then it's your own responsibility. Yeah, but you can find them somewhere on your computer. I would recommend writing those numbers down and possibly either deleting them or moving them or locking them behind some sort of fucking device. I don't know. But you can find them. They're on your computer. And they're used to recover your account if you lose access to your Jagex account. Jagex can do it for you. I wrote them down and put them in my documents. Well, guys, if you have access to John's computer, go to the documents and grab them. I don't know exactly where they are, but you can find them. I think even if you just go through all your RuneLite stuff, maybe it's probably under like, I want to say users, under your username, under RuneLite. Maybe, no, that's RuneLite. It'd be under Jagex Launcher somewhere. I couldn't tell you where exactly, but it's definitely there. If a hacker has access to your account, they can definitely get access to recovering your thing. People that refuse to upgrade Jagex account at this point just think they want to think they're different. No, PKs don't do it. PKs avoid Jagex accounts because they're able to share their PKing accounts better. Like most of the time, a group of people will share various, like, there'll be like a group of 20 PKs. They might have like 6 or 7 pures. They won't have a pure each, so they'll share the pures or they'll share different accounts because it takes time to build a pure. And some people don't want to do that shit. They just want to go PKing, you know? So they'll just buy a couple of pures and send it. So a lot of people do share accounts that way, which is why they don't use Jagex Launcher, because then it locks you behind having to always authenticate and shit. They'd be compromised if your PC gets breached, and I'm pretty sure deleting them causes authentication issues when logging in with a Jagex account. Oh, really? That's kind of cringe.
Better prompts
I didn't know
and
that.
clearer login warnings if your account is missing any of these. But don't worry, we won't be spamming you. These are just going to be friendly reminders.
Okay.
From December's survey, 87% of players want Jagex to lock their account if hijacked so they can recover it. So we're developing new systems to detect suspicious login behaviour, lock the account if needed, and alert you, stopping hijackers in their tracks.
How can you tell if a hijacker is in your account? What's the alert? I don't understand that. Like, if fucking Ling Mao locks in from Thailand, what's the difference between that and me VPNing to Thailand and logging in? Can you tell the difference between VPN and old mate? Are they getting rid of Java accounts? No, they're getting rid of the Java client. IP address, probably. Don't VPN. Well, I don't VPN anyway because I'm not. Yeah, I don't. In my opinion, I think VPN is low IQ, but unless you need it for work and stuff. But otherwise, no, fuck that. Hardware ID, Mac ID, right? Okay, but you can just spoof Mac IDs anyway. There's like and hardware IDs, right? Sports books can tell if you use a VPN. They can. That's true. IP is but that's more of a local thing, maybe. I don't know. IP is a flag, but it's not the be all end all. VPN is so popular. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. I think Sportsbook it doesn't tell. It can tell you using a VPN not because of your IP, but because it can see. I think it has access to what's running on your computer. Or they'll be able to tell by the program on your computer. Right. They see the program running. They'll just flag it. Because if you VPN to like another place in your state, it won't let you access Sportsbook still. Will you get a new phone? Yes. 2 FA needs needed whenever you change device. What you need is you need to remove passwords. They should do passwordless login, so you have no password to log into your Jagex account. That's what they should do, because passwords you just get compromised. All it takes is someone to not be smart enough, someone to be using too easy passwords, or someone to social network you, like socially engineer into like knowing about your life, and they can guess a lot of your passwords. Unless you're generating online ones or you're using really obscure like passwords that you just mash in the keyboard, copying it and remembering it, they should get rid of passwords completely. Just completely passwordless login. Make it fucking log in with your phone and shit. Have to log in with a sample of your cum so that other people have to go truly extreme circumstances to breach your account. That sounds predatory.
This will also be rolled out in Q2. In that same survey, 63% of players were worried they'd not be able to recover their Jagex account if they lost access.
Absolutely.
So we're working on safe and secure account recovery methods, making recovery easier, but still secure.
So how do you do that without ID? I know I keep pausing, but these are questions I kind of want to know, and I wonder if you guys have any answers that can help me with that. Will you just get your mum to spit on the device? That's true, yeah. That'll work too. Yeah, account recovery, I don't know. I've never really had a problem myself. Why his head down like that? It's just what it looks like when you're carrying the fucking team, dude.
There'll be much more on this later, once we finalise it in Q3.
That's pretty much why I walk
We've
around
also
like that.
heard your frustrations with some Jagex account limitations, things like world hopping, character switching on mobile, and Linux launcher support. We're working through these, but we're not quite ready to confirm timeframes just yet, but as soon as we are, you'll be the first to know.
Our third pillar is about keeping the game fair for everyone. We've already banned 746,000 plus macro accounts this year, and we're building
746,000 plus accounts botting, macroing, including auto-clickers, this year. It's fucking April 29th. That's 750,000 bots. That's insane. Motherfucker, those are rookie numbers. Are you kidding? They got to pump those numbers up. They should be doing 500k a month minimum. They should be at the 2 mil mark. They banned 750,000 and LMS is still flooded and riddled with shit. You can't go to the smoke double cave without a bot running around picking your shit up. How many of those are false bans? That's macroing bans. It's not real trade bans, so I don't know. I mean that's I mean Shang has lost 6 accounts already this year to botting. Alone. That's crazy, dude. I wouldn't count the free-to-play suicide botters. They will, so fuck it.
more capability on real-world trading next. You'll see a reduction in activity and we'll start sharing more stats regularly.
All right.
And as we head into Q4, we'll use everything we've learned to start planning for 2026, while continuing to ship and refine improvements throughout this year.
As you've heard from Mod Kelvin, Mod Cephos, and Mod Athena, your survey responses really
Is it bad that I kind of want one of those shirts? I know it's the RuneScape 3 logo, but it just says RuneScape. They don't have the 3, but it's kind of a cool shirt. I like just like simple black shirts like that. Anyone been the gem mine in Charlotte? Yeah, there's bots all over the place. Botters have scripts to make hundreds of accounts now. Yeah, botters make bots faster than they can ban them. I think 750,000 bots in 4 months. That's actually pretty low. I like Asia's Verzik shirt. That was the guy that made that. He collaborates with Jagex. He bought his quiver in Inferno Cape. Didn't get banned, by the way.
help us to understand what's of most importance to you.
We continue to be serious about wanting to deliver improvements.
That's actually a good point. Mitchy Fox didn't get banned when there was evidence that he bought his Inferno Cape, and I believe his quiver too. And instead of getting banned, he works with Jagex. Moda Ease is wearing one of his shirts. That's the parasocial relationship we need to know that the player support team is going to be listening to the community and helping us get better player support. That is a fucking foolproof system right there. I'm happy to let one person that cheats slide through if that means we all get better player support. I'll allow it. Plus, free t-shirts.
You'll soon see regular short, optional surveys asking for your feedback.
Cool.
Now, these will be sent via email and will also be posted on news posts, blog posts, and socials for anyone to give their feedback.
They won't take...
Why would you email it to people and post it on the website? Okay, it doesn't matter, I guess.
long to complete and will be vital to help us track how we're doing and importantly get your feedback.
Cool.
So please let us know when we're on the right path and when we're not.
Next response, there's the man himself, boys. What a legend. 2 chads in one video. One at the start, one at the end. I like it.
This roadmap is just the beginning. Jagex is committed to delivering a support service
God,
worthy
Ash.
of the time and effort that you put into building your RuneScape characters. And we'll get there with your help. We'll keep listening, improving, and sharing our progress. See you in Gielinor.
Why does Old School Runescape got the gay fucking flag colours, and the RuneScape 3 gets a sick little fucking flame? Dude, can we get the Old School Runescape logo one too? Oh shit, pick my wheelchair. Oh, here we go. Alright. So where are we? Winter is our summer, so spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring, summer, autumn, which is spring here. What are we in? Are we in winter yet?
Autumn.
We're in autumn. Okay, so we're here. Alright. Fall, America. Autumn is fall. Same thing. Okay, done. Oh, they've marked it for us. Okay, so increase use of existing account authentication. Beautiful. Single point support, whatever. No one cares. Live chat's going to be interesting. I want to see how it works. Honestly, when live chat comes out, I'm going to fucking send it. And see how it handles. We got to test it, right? That's it. I don't think comment was meant to get timed out, right? That was an accidental ban. I've unbanned him. Why does Mod Ash look like the short dude from Human Centipede 2? I have not seen Human Centipede 2. Solid roadmap, hopeful, but not holding my breath at the same time. Yeah, no, I'm down for it. Beyond is display name self-service, which I think helps people trade names without getting them sniped by bots. And then Jagex account pain points, which would probably be things like mobile swapping accounts, right? Poor interns sitting behind the live chat computers. I mean, that would be a pretty crazy job because you don't have to be voiced right? You just type back and chill. You just say, oh, let me check with my boss, and you just go fucking have a piss and have like a biscuit and then come back and chill. How many times did you get muted before the perm? Good question. Maybe close to 6. How long is it going to take for Jagex to stop live chatting after neckbeards think they can chat up the mod? Are you hot? No, I got banned, but are you hot? This year, we're making substantial improvements. Yep, cool. So here's some key results. 7,000 players completed this survey. They banned 750,000 bots. So 31% were satisfied with Jagex customer support, 29% were unsatisfied, 39% felt neutral. Who the fuck is the 31%? I think I was neutral. 94% said they'd be able to easily contact support. Oh yeah, it's important. Yes, 45% says Jagex is performing poorly. That's not good. That's 45% is a lot. 91% said being able to contact a human is important, absolutely, and 47% say Jagex is performing poorly. That's a lot. 80% want quick response times. 34% said Jagex is performing poorly. So they know they're being fucking transparent here. I like that. All right. No, 71% of players dislike not having live chat available. 66 respondents had their accounts hijacked or knew someone who had. 87% want Jagex to lock their account if hijacked so they can recover it. 63% were worried they would not be able to recover their Jagex account if lost access. 77% of those appealing their ban were unsatisfied with the experience. That's fucking bad. 77% of those appealing their ban were unsatisfied with the experience. Now, unfortunately, that's someone that includes people who were fucking flat out cheating and then didn't get their unbanned still. Right? Like, I'm unsatisfied with my mute, with the experience with my mute, not because I deserve to be permanently muted, but because, well, what I said wasn't actually permanently mute worthy, because all I did was tell Fergo to kill himself. But to be fair, he got a nightmare staff on his second ever nightmare kill, for some nightmare kill. He'd never done it before. Second kill, nightmare staff. That's fucking kill yourself worthy. Secondly, they immediately denied the appeal and you can't re-appeal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Well, fuck me then, you know? He should have been muted. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what the fuck? Maybe you can try to talk to someone in the live chat when it comes to see. Yeah, I agree. 89% of players want to receive confirmation of their cheating report. All right. I agree. I think that's good. 79% of players want Jagex to take action to chat spam. Yes, please. Not mad. It's just pointless to keep yammering about nothing. I don't know. I haven't been watching what's been saying. Colin called the mods crybabies, and I have no idea why. 90% of players would dislike if Jagex didn't control in-game botting. 90% of players would dislike if Jagex didn't control in-game botting. Implying they're not at the moment? What? Interesting. Alright, so we know about the reduction. We know about all these because they've already talked about this in the video, so that's handy for us to understand. April, faster response times. Good fucking luck with that. That'll be awesome. So summer is next, and that starts in June, I believe. Dude, my screen is having a seizure. What the fuck? This whole room is going to hell. We know Jagex counts, so we're going to get better security. So to help prevent this, we'll be making these security options more visible during the login process and encouraging you to enable for better protection. We're also working to reduce the risk of hijackers migrating legacy accounts to Jagex accounts without the owner's knowledge. Yes, that'd be a good idea because you'll lose your account forever. They're saying Jagex is in control of bots. I have no idea. No, not that they're in control of bots. If they're in control of banning bots, meaning can they actually fucking do it? I don't know. 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. for us here in Perth. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm up at those hours. Single party contact. Yeah, so this is all really good stuff. Like this, I mean, look, they said they're going to bring it out in April. They just squeezed it in. They're delivering on their promise. So far, the CEO is doing a good job. I said GG 6 times and I got a perm. Nah, no way. Bullshit. Read the way they phrase that. Confusing double negative. Yeah, well, it is, right? It's weird. Because it's like, 90% of players would dislike it if Jagex didn't control in-game botting. That doesn't mean in-game bots, like controlling. What they mean is control the botting problem in terms of like, you can see all the bots that are in the game and they're not doing anything or they're not doing anything fast enough. Like they're just letting LMS stay active through botting, right? That's pretty much the only reason LMS is active, right? Yeah, there's a lot of real players, but it's either botters or cheaters that are predominantly making up the demographic of LMS. Otherwise, there'd be far less people. Games will be slower and more fun, kind of. So it'd be less profitable. Are they controlling it? I don't know. You don't want to ban all the Zora bots, but you want to ban a lot of them. Why would GG get a mute? No idea. So throughout our quest for improvement, your feedback will be crucial. So they're going to be doing surveys. If you guys have any experience with the anti-cheat stuff, the new support stuff, fucking do the survey and give your feedback because clearly they know they're doing shit. They want to get better numbers than this. So be honest, give them some feedback. Or just keep voting no and keep giving them negative response saying they're still performing poorly. So that way they never stop improving. It's like road construction. You never build a good road. You build a shit road. That way you have job security and you just have to keep going back and fixing it. Give them shit feedback. They have job security. They have to just keep going back and improving the player for support system, and they never get it right. Even though it's getting better, we just say, nah, it's still performing poorly. Now you have 10 times as many people working on live chat. Awesome. Jagex can afford it, so fuck it. That's not me endorsing and lying in a survey, by the way. But big ups to the CEO for delivering. Appreciate it. Very good. Looking forward to new and improved systems. What have we got here? Oh, but it turns down before I blast your ears off. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.